So, Roland might be a traitor. Now, that could be a ruse for other reasons, but we won't know until we progress. And that's why I'm actually playing right now. Is because I actually want to figure it out. Otherwise, I should have played Phantasy Star Universe, but it's too tempting to try and figure out what's going on here instead. Gauge turbo boost. Granted, I could just warp back to the throne room. I don't know why I'm flying. Well, actually, let's just do it because my first little bit flying, you know, even though I already did a bit of it. And besides, I'm pretty sure I'm like right here. Actually, yeah, I am right here. Initiate landing sequence. Woo! All right then. Let us see what's going to happen inside the throne room, which I can get to. Let's just check my managed kingdom, collect anything from my coffers. That's just isn't much.
Hey,
you asshole! You know what? I don't think he's a traitor. I actually don't. I have new citizens because anytime I get someone new. Oh, Bracken's also a new citizen. She doesn't have any place I can really put her, does she? I can usually warp back, I think. Oh, whatever. I'll walk. It's not that far. There she is.
Uh-huh.
I'm happy to help you with anything, Evan. Tech-related or otherwise. I mean, come on. When you saved us all back in Broadleaf, you earned yourself a lifetime supply of gratitude. Cool! Alright, I'm curious what Leander has to tell us. He seems to have discovered something. Batu already knows the potential. It's kind of stuffy in here. Maybe I should look into installing some kind of ventilation device. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, Batu's already looking. Maybe not right now, eh, Lofty? Somebody tells me he's not in the mood. Who's not in the mood?
You ain't wrong there.
You're not wrong there. He could do with some loosening up and no mistake. I'll tell him some of my favorite gags, shall I? So there's the 3 Higgledies, right? And they walk into a... How about you, Roland? He's also thinking. Well, the only thing left to do is to talk to Leander.
If I may be so bold.
I have a rather serious matter I would like to discuss with everyone. May I summon them all here? They're already here. There's no one to summon. I should have read what that said.
Now,
as to the matter I wish to discuss with you all, we have been receiving some rather unsettling news of late from within the kingdom. There are reports of certain resources being unaccounted for, and a suspicious hooded character having been sighted. These, among several other developments, have become a cause for some concern. A robe swab, you say, and a shady sort of boot, So we've a thief among our number, eh? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. No, not good. Not good.
Golly.
Could there really be people in our kingdom who would do such things? I suppose this robed person would be able to tell us.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously the one doing the stealing. Guess it's not such a surprise. Security around here isn't exactly what you'd call tight.
No, listen here.
What say we convene a little powwow to talk about how to catch this pilfer of ours, Tonight, after dinner, perhaps? After all, 'tis best to strike while the iron's hot with such matters as these. Wouldn't you say, Roland, lad?
no.
Sorry, can't make it. I've been working too hard. Need to catch up on a little sleep. But if it's urgent, feel free to go ahead without me. Very well, Roland. Hope you enjoy your rest. You deserve it.
Thanks.
I will. Are you gonna tell? Or are you gonna keep it to yourself? I mean, obviously, things are getting suspicious. I want to see where they're taking this. Is he really a traitor, or is there something else going on? Oh, there's the robed fella.
You have my thanks.
I must thank you again for providing us with the items of information we require, Roland. Don't mention it. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Now,
There's one thing I've been meaning to ask.
what?
Why do you serve such a kingdom? A fledgling realm populated by bandits and vagabonds. Surely there are places better suited for someone of your inestimable talents. Yeah, I knew he was gonna smirk. I guess I am kind of used to performing on a bigger stage. The only thing I could think of is he's gonna try and usurp power from Evan, maybe, but I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's time I went someplace where they appreciate me a little more. Enemy is a relative term, after all. Sage words, indeed. Well, you have done more than enough to earn our gratitude. Should you ever wish for a change of scenery, you would be welcome to join us. The dog. So he's selling his soul to the highest bidder now, is he? If that's so, then... Man, how did you not get caught?
So, Roland,
Oh, there we
get
go.
up to much last night, did you? Meet with any interesting characters?
Last night? I don't know what you're talking about.
Spare us your lies. You're a traitor, man. Fixing to leave our little kingdom behind for bigger and better. Don't bother to deny it.
Roland? Surely not.
Surely so, lad. Or did ye think it a coincidence that our precious resources only go missing on this treacherous dog's watch? And what of the shady fella in the cloak he met with this past evening? Just an old pal come for a chinwag, was he? I'd like to hear ye explain that little lot away, Mr. President.
There must be some mistake. Mustn't there, Leander?
One should not rush to judgment on the basis of hearsay alone, but I must say this does seem somewhat irregular.
What?
There you have it. Now sling your hook before I sling it for you, you scurvy swine.
So that's how much trust I've earned, huh? Good to know. Maybe I would be better off someplace else. Someplace my talents will be appreciated.
That's what you said last night.
He as good as admits it.
So long, Batu. Evan.
Roland, you can't!
Not even the slightest attempt to defend himself. One cannot help but wonder if Batu's suspicions were well-founded.
No!
You gotta learn, Evan. Can't trust everyone.
Well now.
And who are you? Who are you? Forgive me, Chief Consul. Or should I say, former Chief Consul? So you saw that too, huh? Well, what do you want with me? Why, to engage your services, of course. You have information that will be quite useful to us, I am sure. That's quite the offer. What exactly did you have in mind? For one such as yourself, oh, plenty, my friend, plenty. But if you wish to learn more, you must speak with my master. Oh yeah? And who might that be? Why, King Mossinger, of course. There is no need to be coy. Well, looks like I landed on my feet. Oh, gotta go to Ding Dong Dale? Learn the secrets of Evermore now? A lot of pacing she's doing there. And now just flailing around.
Blimey.
He didn't come back all night. And we sent Kunbish after him, but he hasn't reported back in either.
Oh.
Roland. It's a sudden change. Like they could have shown a sign maybe. Unless he's doing something else. Ding Dong Del Castle. Well, it looks like I'll be playing as Roland, though. Maybe? I don't know. Because King Mossinger awaits you in the throne room. Please make your way straight ahead. And on that note, I must leave you. I do hope that your conversation with His Majesty proves fruitful. I am playing as him still, so he's not going to leave the game. or else they would have already taken him out. But what's going on here? Don't worry, she won't have to wait much longer. Most of the high-ranking Grimalkin have been discharged or demoted. Someone's gonna have to take their place, right? Hmm? I'm getting so fed up, my mother always moaning to me, asking when I'm going to get promoted. Oh, that's why. Most of the Grimalkin have fled. More like it. Is that are those Grimalkin? No. Well, that one, no. Oh, yes. I'm not getting complacent, ma'am. I've just made my pledge to King Mossinger. I'll defend His Majesty's kingdom with my life, ma'am. Hey, look sharp, Grimalkin. You've lined on your feet. Gain work as a guard. Don't get complacent now. Okay, I see. I see. Still Grimalkin left here somehow. I mean, if they have nowhere to go, they have no choice but to serve. Now, what could we possibly be doing here? You used to work for Evan, didn't you? Why in the world would you come back here? That's a good question, milady, but I won't know until I continue on, and that's why I'm playing this sooner than I expected. And there's a save here. HP restored and progress. Well, that's a bit bizarre, but whatever. It does seem like this came on suddenly, you know? Usually you should hit more at a character's betrayal, I would think, not make it so sudden.
Greetings.
What a pleasure. It seems an age since last we met. So much has happened since I took my rightful place upon the throne. Your Majesty. So this is the famous Roland. Well. Ah, but I am forgetting myself. I am Chancellor Vermin, or Vermine, charmed as I am sure. I have been following your work with great interest. To have made an almost viable ruler of young Evan is quite the feat. Yes, a sterling achievement. I'm flattered. I remember very well how you thwarted my designs for our young friend. But rest assured, I bear you no ill will on that account. I have been examining your nature, your actions, and have decided that you and I may be able to come to an arrangement. Glad to hear it, and good of you to get straight to the point.
All right.
Shall we get down to business? My terms are simple. I want power, and maybe a little money, too. Give me those and I'll give you what you want. I'll even give you Evan. Very well. I believe in making the best use of the talents of those in my employ. But I will require you to prove yourself first. Oh yeah? Yes, we have prepared a little test for you in the dungeons. Let us see if your loyalties are really as fluid as you claim. Yeah, sure. You're gonna trust a traitor? Because when you think about it, down to the dungeons that her dad's talent, maybe I'll get this way sooner than expected. I couldn't read the last part because it goes so fast.
Yes.
You must be prepared to swear fealty to Ding Dong Dell. Nay, to King Mossinger himself. Down to the dungeon. You're really gonna trust him? Go down to the dungeon for a test. You may never come out. What a weird way to walk downstairs, man. I like how they put test in quotes. Oh, I just saved recently. Yes. We've been here before, haven't we? Around this area. Wait, that's... Hello. It was Kumbish who's been following you. You're to execute him.
Master
Roland. Oh, he's talking.
You're one of Batu's men.
Aye, that I am. Kumbish is the name.
This gentleman was apprehended after being observed behaving suspiciously in our airspace. It is our belief that he is a spy.
Curse you, you devils! Didn't I say already? I was looking for Master Roland.
For me? Why?
Forgive me, Your Honor. Seems I made a blunder.
You sure did. And why am I not surprised?
Now, Mr. Crane, to our test. Let us see where your allegiance truly lies. Dispatching one of your former allies should provide us with adequate proof that you are ready to serve a new master.
No. Listen here, you rat-faced swab, you.
Is something the matter? Surely you are capable of such a straightforward show of commitment? Or could it be that we have an imposter in our midst?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just say I prefer to use my own methods.
Master Roland, no! We're shipmates! You can't just...
I knew he was gonna take the gun out.
It's nothing personal.
It's not
We're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
nothing personal, kid.
Ah! Curse you for the traitor you are! Ah! Ooh!
You didn't show it. I guess they can't show it.
Happy now?
Happy enough.
Happy enough? Doesn't sound like he's happy at all. It's been days now, man. Where's old Roly Boy when is old Roly Boy coming home?
Yeah.
Kumbish never came back after we sent him out to look for him either. Where did Roland disappear to? We have to go and look for him. He might need our... He needs nothing from us, girly, and he'll get nothing. That man's a turncoat and a traitor, damn him.
But...
He isn't. He can't be. I refuse to believe it. It must be some sort of strategy of his. Mustn't it, Leander? I would advise you to forget about him, your majesty. He is no longer your concern.
Forgive me.
Forgive me, sire, but you have more pressing worries. Give the traitor no more thought.
What?
You too? And she just joined, Bracken.
What?
Wow, talk about cold. Wasn't Roland one of our best friends 5 minutes ago?
Oh...
And that's my plan. I figure it should keep those Grimalkin troublemakers out of your hair for a while, at least. To have formulated such a thorough strategy in so short a time is really quite something, I must say. Impressive indeed. It seems I was entirely justified in welcoming you into the fold. Now, there's another favor I have been meaning to ask of you. The Mark of Kings. You have heard of it?
Sure.
Sure, it's handed down from generation to generation of royals here in Ding Dong Dell as proof of the right to rule. And without it, it's impossible to access certain places. It works as kind of a key, too, correct? Precisely. It is a pendant of brightness, blazing red. A beautiful object indeed. And a necessity if one wishes to enter our nation's king's cradle. Let me guess. You don't have it, and you want it. You are admirably concise as ever. We have searched the castle high and low, and yet it is nowhere to be found, which leads me to believe that it is not here, in fact here. It sure isn't. It's around Evan's neck. Every minute of every day. It won't be easy to get a hold of it. But that doesn't mean it'll be impossible. I'll need a few things, and a little time. And you shall have what that you need. There is no other to whom such a task can be entrusted, after all.
Say,
What about you, your excellency? Any errands you want the new guy to run? Well, that's very kind of you. Let me see now. I should be very much obliged if you would inform Captain Buck that the War Council will unfortunately have to be postponed a little.
sure.
I'll get right on it. Still
All right.
time to finally go to work. I think he's cooking something up, man, because he's talking underneath his breath. You know what I mean? He's cooking something up. But I think the reason why he's doing is because he has to be like 100% dedicated to this lie, or else being undercover won't really work. I think he's undercover now. It's the little talks under his breath about now getting to work, because this is still just what he just got was kind of tiny busy work to do, other than try to steal the thing from Evan. But that's neither here nor there.
Oh,
Well, if isn't the famous Roland, only in town a few days and already the flavor of the month, or so I hear. What business could one so lofty have with a lowly soldier such as myself, That's about the size of it. I see. So the Council of War has been postponed. I shan't forget. Oh no. Oh, and there was one other thing. There's been a change to the postings for some of the guards. All men assigned to the night shift on the east and west blocks are to patrol the outside of the castle instead.
Oh,
Oh, a very mysterious change to routine, but ours is not to reason why. It shall be done, Mr. Roland. Sir, it shall be done. Good. I'll leave you to pass word to the shift sergeants.
yes.
But of course, your magnificence, leave it in my capable hands. That one wasn't included in the orders. I think you added that one. What are you preparing for here? He's after something here. See, he's sneaking around already. He's trying to make quick work. Sleeping on a job, eh? He's after something here. But I can't think of anything. What was with the, good, the coast is clear. What was with the, selling out of the resources of... Or was that further to get you in the lie? That went pretty smoothly. Maybe a little too smoothly. I don't know about the trade the resources though. This place brings back some memories. Can't feel a little bad about what I had to do to poor Kunbish. Yeah, okay, he's not a traitor. What's he after? Oh, locked. Kick it down! Locked? Figures, I guess. Well, nothing this little guy can't fix. Ugh, he's gonna shoot it. Shouldn't you put a silencer on it? Oh. What the hell is that? A tadpole? I don't know what that is. Or is that like... what is this thing? I've never seen it before. Higgledy? It turns into a key. Is it like a baby Higgledy? They start as tadpoles? I don't know. The lofty clicker scuffles off, looking pleased with itself. Lockety clicker. Okay. It actually worked. Now that I've seen everything, thanks, little guy. No, now I've seen everything. Thanks, little guy. Alright, here goes. The Mark of Kings should be in here somewhere. You said it was around Evan's neck.
Yeah!
The ship's nearly ready. Time to weigh anchor and set sail on the high seas. Yahar! Yeah, it's time to go and get the Hydropiltons to sign up to the declaration. But we have to think beyond that too. Most of all, we need to think about what to do about Ding Dong Dell. They won't be making peace with us anytime soon. Pah, they won't be letting us close enough to even shout about peace. That whole area is crawling with soldiers. There is a way we might be able to get past them, you know. It's a path only open to members of the royal family called the King's Way.
Huh?
What's that when it's at home? And why you've never mentioned it before? Well, because we wouldn't be able to access it without the Mark of Kings. And what exactly is that? It's a pendant passed down among the rules of Ding Dong Dell. It serves as proof of the right to rule, and as a key to certain secret places. If it's that important, you can bet Mossinger will be looking for it too. It was given to me when my father passed away, but, well, You went and left it behind when you skedaddled, eh? And where exactly did you squirrel that thing away, laddie? Well, there are hidden rooms in the castle, you see. I thought it would be safest there, and the one connected to my chambers. They were designed so that the royal family could hide it in times of emergency. With the help of the Mark, even escape if need be. And how exactly did you come to leave something so useful behind, you feckless young oaf, ye? I guess it's because a certain somebody appeared out of thin air, and then all hell broke loose. I shouldn't think that anyone knows about the secret room except myself, which would mean that Mossinger probably hasn't found it yet. Unless you knew exactly where to look for the switch on the statue in the corner of the room, I shouldn't think you'd ever find it. My god, this is some exposition here. This is barely a flashback.
Oi!
That is all very interesting, but if we need to go to Ding Dong Dell to find the thing, we need to get us into Ding Dong Dell. That's not much use, really, is it? I suppose not. And that's where he formulated his plan to betray, to get into Ding Dong Dell to get it. What a convoluted plan, man. The statue in the corner of the room. Let's see now. That statue of a Grimalkin. Well, that's just a cat. Objective is here.
Huh.
Bingo. So he lied about it being around Evan's neck then. So that's where the entrance was hidden. He was right. I'd never have found it unless I knew where to look. Because he did a lot of expository dialogue for that one.
Wow.
It's a pretty big room to be hidden away down here. Oh, look.
Huh?
Mark the King in that chest, maybe? Guess this stuff was to help Evan make good his escape. Might as well grab it while I'm here. You obtained a Starfall sword. Ah, and this must be the family heirloom itself. You obtained the Mark of Kings. The Mark of Kings, huh? Very impressive. But didn't Mossinger say it was red? Very clever, Mossinger. Very clever. Trying to send me on a wild goose chase, huh? Guess he doesn't trust me as much as he pretends.
Huh?
Wait, or maybe he was just using me to find this place.
Oi!
What are you doing in here?
Oh,
Just
just
look-
looking for something.
Oh, it's only his speech. Hello.
Something very special indeed. The Mark of Kings, if I am not mistaken. So it was hidden here all along. And hidden very well. Believe me when I say we searched long and hard. I am disappointed in you, Roland. To deceive one's professed master is most uncivil.
All's fair in love and war. Isn't that what they say?
Indeed it is. I am so very glad not to have believed you for a moment. Now, if you would be so kind as to hand over the mark.
I don't think so. This belongs to the king. My king. Of course, if you'll sign the declaration, I'll be happy to make you a trade.
You speak of your pathetic union. Though I hardly think you are in any position to bargain.
Hey, watch out. This guy's got a gun.
Not interested, huh? Well, let me know if you change your mind.
Ha! To send a spy was most cunning. I must confess I had not thought your young protege capable of such subterfuge.
He wasn't. Roland actually did it completely on his own.
Well, he's not about to poison his rivals or anything, but
Or
he's coming along.
did he come up with this? I don't know.
Very droll. But you of all people surely understand that no dream worthy of the name can be achieved without certain sacrifices being made along the way. It had to be done. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I'm sure you would. So what is this dream?
Oh, I
of
see
yours
now.
exactly?
I realized a few seconds ago, but I let the dialogue go. He was talking about how Mossinger poisoned Evan's father.
For too long, our kind have suffered at the hands of the Grimalkin.
Well, you are the prey to cats.
My dream is a simple one. To see our feline oppressors prostrate themselves at our feet.
Revenge, in other words.
Oh, call it what you will. It matters not. I have achieved my aim. A new era beckons. And my dream is now a reality.
Oh, don't worry. Dolaran will come around to steal your Kingmaker. Now
Tell me
what?
something. If your kind were so downtrodden, how exactly did you wind up becoming King Leonard's chancellor?
Pah! He used me! I was the unwitting tool of my persecutor. A puppet chosen to make my people more compliant.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Ooh. Oh, god damn, Roland. What?
I am tired of listening to this man.
Dolaran?
We should kill him. Here and now.
Very well.
Well, it's already...
Men,
The stage is set for the Kingmaker to already be stolen.
Well, here goes nothing.
Glasses?
That's right. Come and get me.
Oh, I see. Higgledy, higgledy, hoo! I have just blinded you! Well, Doloran's already making work on getting Ding Dong Dell's Kingmaker. So your dreams are gonna get crushed. I need to get out of here, but there's something I have to take care of first. Oh, do you, man? You're not done yet? This part. Roland's the star. Better find a route. Three soldiers. Oh, I got Higgledy suddenly. I don't know where you're gonna find. Oh, I gotta get. Oh, I see what he's doing. He wounded him at best. Oh boy, that's gonna be a bit complicated, ain't it? It's gotta be down here then. Well, there's guards. There's not much I can do about that. I mean, unless this path down here. They said with the least amount of guards. This doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to avoid them all, though. Now let's back up to the room. I don't think there's any way to avoid these guards, personally. Yeah. Door shut. I have to fight. And I'm only Roland now. But at least they're not high leveled. This kind of sucks, you know? To have to face everyone on my own. Oh my god, a wizard! I need my Higgledies here for sure. Oh, he's shooting rocks at me, huh? I just almost got hit there. Ah! This is where the Higgledies really come in handy. Ow! Whoa! He just took a lot off of me. The wizard's annoying. Alright, we only got one left here. Alright, what are you gonna do here, Higgledy? Alright, that's fine, I guess. I need the Higgledies. Because I'm all alone. So you're putting me down there. Oh, yeah, sure. Find a place with the least amount of guards. Apparently, all I have to do is follow the guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 here. There's no other way, is there? Unless I can... There's no path down there. I don't think there is any path. So what are you talking about sneaking around? As far as I can tell, that is not possible. That's impossible. I have to fight. So, that word about trying to avoid the guards does not help. Because I can't. Actually, I should be hitting with that. Actually, I should have a better weapon, first of all. Maybe I can get them. There's a lot of freaking guards here. Well, the magic seems to work well on them. Hey, goddamn, man. Whoa! I've never done that before. Higgledies are very important here. I can't survive without them. He blocked and hurt me. I tried to block that one. Alright, that was a victory. No, not a very good one. This way. Oh, really? Already? Dude, I just got like... Alright, what do I got here? Oh my god, I used up a lot of my stuff and I didn't even prepare to buy. I'm stuck on the wall, man. I could always up my... Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Dude, I'm just allowing myself to die right here. That one was pretty good. I had to up something of mine. Well, there's this in here. It's very helpful. So I wasted an item. I could buy more. An elaborate escape. That's what it's called. It's not very elaborate. He's just slashing all the guards. In here, huh? Oh, that is where he was hidden, but now he's injured. There's no time to be lying around, Kunbish. Oh, it's a lofty bomb. He's playing dead.
This is where you come in.
Why do you have a lofty bomb?
And off you go.
I assume Bracken made it. Is that a bomb? What is this thing? It's like a bomb. What, you knocked him out from shock?
What's going on? Curse you.
You devil swine, traitor, murderer! Charming. Listen, calm down and ask yourself this. If I'm a murderer, how come you still got breath to curse me with? That is, I shot you, sure, but not with the real bullets. With ones designed to make you look dead.
What's that now?
With what now? And what possessed you to bring such confounded doodads along with you, might I ask? Just in case. There's no time to explain. Here, swallow this. Roland pops a rabbity drop in Kunbish's mouth before he has a chance to resist. He's been warped. No, he's the frog! Stay calm. They'll wear off before long. At least it's supposed to. Heh, my turn now. I guess, well, down the hatch. Oh, really? We're frogs, man. Who designed that? That's not Bracken. That's not Leander. Well, it could be Leander.
Sir!
They're not here either, Your Majesty.
Gah!
Curse you, Roland. Well, this is one of the only times you would want frog status, I guess. Who's in on... Is anyone in on this?
Excuse me.
I think it's time you tell us the truth, don't you, Leander?
Well,
You have seen through our artifice, Your Majesty?
Yes.
Of course I have. Roland would never betray us, or at least not so clumsily. I have to say, I expected more of him. The plan could perhaps have been executed with a little more finesse, I concede.
Huh?
What in blazes are you both blabbering about? Curse ye! In order to deceive one's enemies, one must first deceive one's friends. Is that not what they say? What His Majesty means to say is that Roland's betrayal was nothing of the sort. The entire affair was an elaborately staged performance.
Snakes alive!
What? You telling me this whole sorry mess was one of the blasted scoundrel's confounded schemes? I might not have chosen to put it quite that way, but yes. Upon our return from Broadleaf, I could not help but notice that a number of prying eyes had been placed around the castle. These devices allow one to surreptitiously watch over a location remotely through the use of a certain scrying magics. Or, I don't know, that's a weird word. Being familiar with sorcery of this kind, thanks to Queen Neri's surveillance of Hydropolis, they attracted my attention right away. Upon sharing my concerns with Roland, we investigated together and discovered the presence of an agent of Ding Dong Dell in our midst. Rather than unmask the spy and remove the prying eyes, Roland instead devised a rather ingenious plan to use them to our advantage. The first step in this plan was to make a show of expressing certain disloyal behaviors in full view of the eyes. Oh, so that was Leander? That's why his voice sounded familiar. Next was to ensure that our allies, too, grew suspicious of his motives. This is why he contrived to carry out his dubious liaisons just as the guard was being changed. The rest you know already. Discord was sown, and the traitor in our midst was duly ejected. And having witnessed all this by means of his prying eyes, the spy approached Roland with an offer he could ill afford to refuse.
forgive me.
Batu, the robe figure you took for a sinister visitor from another realm was none other than myself. I don't hear voices as much. I was like, why does that sound familiar? It was necessary to sow suspicion in the midst of one from whom we could expect a suitably violent reaction. You used me! You played me like a blessed fiddle. I rather fear we did. But deep down you knew, did you not? Some part of you sensed that he would never have betrayed us.
If I may be
Why
so
else would you
bold-
have sent your men to find him? Or did you think I was not aware of your little crusade? Ooh, yeet. You got White's Lofty.
Gosh.
So does this mean that Roland is still somewhere in Ding Dong Dell? But what possible reason could he have for going there all alone? Hi, Roland.
Well now.
Allow me to explain, Your Majesty.
Oh my
Roland!
goodness!
Oh my goodness, Roland! So it was your voice. I don't hear your voices often, man. That's why.
Forgive me.
Lofty, forgive me for prying, but I spoke to a priestess who led me to believe you had been troubled by fearful dreams of late. Allow me to hazard a guess. Did you find your body breaking apart and some kind of dark smoke emerging from it by any chance?
Flippin' heck, man!
How did you know that? What are you, some kind of blooming mind reader? I don't know.
What the?
Well, I may have had an inkling. Leander did ask me to come with all those gadgets after all. Look, does it really matter now? We need to focus on the future. And right now, that means listening to what Roland has to say. You knew all along, didn't you, Bracken? Gah, I can't believe it. Why am I always the last to know?
Oh, flippin'
I
heck.
can't believe Evan figured out what Roland was up to. Why didn't he tell me? How about you, Bracken? Don't tell me you twigged ages ago, too. Alright, Roland. What's up? Well, we know what's up, actually. I'm sorry, Evan. I've put you through a lot. We were so worried about you, Roland. But you're back now. That's the most important thing.
Oh, that
Leander told us where you've been and what you've been up to. Crikey. You don't have to love a madcap John... What? Eh? Whatever. Least you could have done is invited me along for the ride. Look, I want to apologize. If I didn't have to trick you all, I wouldn't have done. I'm sorry. Well, you certainly had me going, lad. Hook, line, and blessed sinker. Heh heh.
Flippin' heck.
You had all of us going, you horrible man. But I think we all still believed in you, somewhere deep down. Did my gifts prove useful in the end?
Sure.
Lock-picking bugs, frog pills, you know how to keep things interesting. And here's what made it all worthwhile. Evan, this is for you. Roland presents Evan with the Mark of Kings.
Kuni!
The Mark of Kings!
Uh-huh.
Now you can open the King's Way and get back into Ding Dong Dell without having to go through all those soldiers. Mossinger was desperate to find him too, just like I thought he would be. It might be just the bargaining chip we need to get him to sign the declaration.
Thank you.
So much, Roland. Now I can finally go back to Ding Dong Dell. Back to the home he stole from me.
And so at last the hour had come.
That was the short
for
chapter.
Roland to return to Ding Dong Dell and convince King Mausinger to sign the Declaration of Interdependence. Bright-eyed, yet heavy-hearted, he prepared to take the final steps of the journey he had begun, what now seemed a lifetime ago. It was time to bring his dream of a united world one step closer to reality.
But shouldn't you mention the purple haze, Roland? Did you not see it? His advisor. Or whatever he is.
Did my father and Mausinger hate each other?
Sometimes it's just not possible for people to stay friends. Sometimes the circumstances just won't allow it.
I can't believe that father would have hated someone or been suspicious of them simply because of their species.
Believe it, kid.
But then, why else would Mausinger do what he did?
I suppose he was afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
The Mouse Revolution!
That the great man he dedicated his life to was using him and would one day cast him aside. Think about it. What could be more frightening than being discarded by someone you love? Not that I know all the details, of course.
It's not like I know everything. I'm just here. I'm just curious.
Right.
You seem to know more than you put on, kid. That was also a short conversation for a short chapter. The Mark of Kings. Rolling with a gun. Nice picture. Okay, next chapter. Going to Ding Dong Dell. Everyone, there's something I need to talk to you about. Before we ask Ding Dong Dell to sign a declaration, I need to know how its people are faring under Mausinger's rule. I should also like to know what they thought of my father. Perhaps they might be able to help me understand why he was murdered. I never once considered their thoughts or feelings when I was their ruler. It's high time I found out what they truly think.
Chapter 8. Land of My Fathers.
Simple.
All right.
Let me run you through how we're going to infiltrate Ding Dong Dell. X's! The crosses on this map are areas where their troops are most heavily concentrated. As you can see, a direct approach via the river would be suicidal. There's no way we get close without being spotted. Instead, we'll use the Zeppelin to take us over the river and set us down someplace quieter. From there, we'll make our way via the least heavily guarded areas to the entrance in the King's Way. It's a good thing Zip gave us the old girl, huh? She's quite a mouse, even when the engine is full ahead. Which is not to say that caution will not be required. We cannot take the risk of flying too close to the city. A roundabout approach will still be required. So the old Sky Pirate full frontal assault ain't the order of the day then, eh? Doesn't look like it. That'll be a straight in. No messing job by the sound of it. That was hard to read. Alright, let's make ready to leave. Yay!
No.
We must keep a low profile while we are in Ding Dong Dell in order to avoid any unwanted attention. I would ask that you and Roland do not remove your hoods while you are there. Oh yeah, because hoods are gonna help. Oh, I know it can't be easy going back to Ding Dong Dell. A lot has happened, but you have your own kingdom to rule now, and you have friends beside you. Don't worry, Evan. We're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, you just have to fool him for a little bit. Okay. Here's the latest installment in my series of profiles of the abundantly talented. Today, I'd like to introduce you to Yip Yip, a gifted accessory maker who's always ahead of the curve when it comes to the latest trends. I'd love her to design something for me one day. She's the same age as my grandma. Is she? Oh, she has a look. Is she really that amazing? Yes, she has a 6-month waiting list. Take a long, hard look at this photograph. Okay, it's one of those. It does look strangely familiar. I failed to find any of these treasures. Man, this is another tough one. This extraordinary specimen is known as this lesser spotted swayfish. It uses the fins that run along its body to shimmy through the sea in a delightfully insouciant manner. It's also known as the dancer of the deep. Just make sure you don't eat it. It's highly toxic. What a peculiar fish. Yes, some people think it came from space. Whoa, so it's like totally poisonous? Touch it and you'll be sick for a week. Jesus. Finally, I've met my true love. Now we shall be together for all eternity. Oh, this is bliss. Yar, feast your eyes on this fearsome beast. It wasn't an easy game to shot, I tell ya. I was convinced me luck had run out and I was destined to end up as a monster's breakfast. But if you're going to snap a fangfish, you need to see its mighty gob in all of its glory. I need a fangfish. I need to fight some... Look at its mouth. I've never seen the like. I don't know how you did it. This is the most awesome thing ever! You really risked your life for this one. Thank you so much for your wonderful work. This is simply extraordinary. You went all the way to the desert? Gosh. Can you believe Zip is letting us have his airship? He's so kind. Of course, we had to get rid of the stupid ugly face on the front. It looked a whole lot better before, you know. Zip, I hate to break it to you, it really didn't. She isn't wrong there, pal. And thank crikey you got rid of that ugly mug. I'm afraid you are sorely mistaken, Zip. It looks much better now. Okay, enough already. I get it. Well then. I've been to Ding Dong Dell a fair few times, but I never had to be the warmest of welcomes. There was a bit of tension between the Sky Pirates and the powers that be. You see, let me leave it at that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Before I met you, I'd only ever seen Ding Dong Dell from the air. I never thought I'd end up going there. Is it like a famous kingdom or something? Like a very famous kingdom? Lofty! So the big one was finally right, Evan lad. Time to pay a visit to your hometown. Where's Bracken? She like... Oh, there she isn't sitting... I don't ever seen Ding Dong Dell in Memo 3 place. Well, it looks like I'm finally going to visit, and in quite some style. Yes, indeedy. So, best bet might be to just warp to the world map. And then take the airship. And then You're really making me go far for the... Okay, I could call it. That's why. Okay, you could call it. Here we go! It's the landing sequence. What is this floating thing up there? Actually, okay, you can just fly across it. Dude, what is this with this? Can I even... I can't go up there yet. It might be possible. What? Oh, but hey! Hey, wait, I just realized this stuff I can reach now! Oh my god, why am I having so much trouble flying it? And turning. I guess I never actually had to do a... There we go. Let's get this chest. I wonder what's in it. I'm rolling now. Sage's Secret. Well, I'm on top of here. That's fun. I guess there's now areas I can explore that I couldn't do so before. Because this was not possible. Not at all. Unless it was, then I just had to walk up to the side. I don't know, it seems too easy. Let's see the level enemies here. 47. Nope, there was no way I was getting up here originally. Oh my god, I gotta fight the 47 Whamster.
Here goes nothing.
I have the wrong team here, don't I? I have the wrong team here. At least I did quite a number on some of these dudes. Problem is, my defenses feel like they're crap. That's the only issue I'm having. Alright, they're all dead now. All for a chest, man. Or there's something good in it, like better defenses. And the winner is... Oh, it's food. Just what I wanted. Well, I guess while I'm on my way to Ding Dong Dell, I'll just take a quick look-see at what we... Oh, boy. That thing's... Oh, Ding Dong Dell's around here. It looks... wait a minute. I probably have to go covert by walking. I understand it. We're going through that cave. Right? Yeah, wait, what? Where are you pointing me to? I guess I have to walk from here. They won't allow me to fly. Ah, there's Ding Dong Dell. Oh dear God, the enemies are still high. I will need to level up a little bit or do some better stuff. There's a thing here. Oh, they're guards. They're mouse guards. They did say this is the least heavily guarded. There's where you put it. So we put the Mark of Kings just here. Kingsway, here we come. In we go. Ding Dong Dell. I haven't been here in a while. Well, technically we were. Ah, that type of hood. And Roland too, even though his blue clothing should give him away. I'm trying to think. I don't know if it looks anything like the Ding Dong Dell of the first game or if it's completely different. It's been a while since I played the first game. They already erected a statue of him.
Wow.
So this is Ding Dong Dell, huh? It's like something out of a picture book. It feels different from when I was last here.
Well,
The town appears peaceful, and yet one cannot help but notice the distinct lack of Grimalkin. They've all jumped ship and set sail for safer shores. I shouldn't wonder.
no.
Unlikely. Mousinger has had the citizenry under close scrutiny ever since the coup. If they didn't get away fast, they didn't get away at all. I heard they'd all been moved to some kind of underground slum somewhere, although I don't know much more than that.
Blimey.
That sounds miserable.
All right.
Well, if there's no Grimalkin left to speak with, we'll have to see what the mice and rats have to tell us. Only if you and Roland will agree not to remove your hoods. You are both too well known here for comfort. Okay. It's not exactly the world's best disguise, but I guess it'll have to do for now.
Oi!
Hey, less of your complaint. It was the best we could rustle up in a short notice. You seem pissed. It's like you made it yourself. There's always someone to talk to over here. Yeah, a mouse. What's that you say? Life under King Mausinger? Mausinger? Well, I don't know what it's like for humans or Grimalkin, but for a mouse like me, things are completely different nowadays. I mean, when I was younger, we were picked on all the time. My mother told me I should never trust a Grimalkin, or even become friends with one. I think that's what all mouse mothers told their children back then. Still, I don't hold a grudge against King Leonard or anything. It's all in the past now. It's time to move on. Okay, well, you were a child, so you didn't know much. So that's not helpful at all. All the fresh milk. I mean, I could talk to regular people. These are Grimalkin. How many more Grimalkin were rounded up today? It's terrible. I know, and there'll be more arrested tomorrow. Things can't go on like this. There's a fat mouse.
Gosh.
We're going back a while now, but yes, I remember the bard with the long name. He had a beautiful voice. It was a mighty handsome fellow to boot. As for his name, though, I can only remember the very last bit. Something, 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 Wata Samatagul. Yes, that was it. What was that about? I don't even know. Who are you asking about? Oh, I can jump. Oh god, look at this guy. What do you want? I'm working. I don't have time for chit-chat. You're working? You're sitting down on a bench. That doesn't look like working to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
King Mausinger's policies are putting Mousekind first at last. They've given us all the real boost. I suspect the Grimalkin aren't too happy about it, but still. They've had their time in the sun and we've suffered enough. I think it's only fair that the tables are turned. It's amazing to think how different things might be now if King Leonard hadn't fallen ill and passed away when he did. Well, there's been some... It's a human child. The mouse soldiers say that Grimalkin are criminals who are causing chaos in the kingdom. But I haven't even seen any for a while. Can they really be doing all the bad stuff they're being blamed for? I'll talk to the last person. Ah, Swift Solutions, right? Well...
Hello there.
And welcome to the original Swift Solutions. This is where it all began, you know. I'm in charge of item retail. Are you here to buy or sell? Oh. Well. You are Swift Solutions. 21 then. I don't have a lot of money though.
What can I do for you today?
I'm gonna need money. And selling won't really help. Oh, this is nice. Alright, let's talk to the last guy.
Yeah.
Life here in Ding Dong Dell has changed beyond recognition since King Mausinger took over. I mean, King Leonard always said he was committed to equality, but I never really trusted him. You wouldn't either if you had seen the way the Grimalkin used to treat us mice. Now we're finally getting what we deserve, and it's all King Mausinger's doing. He's our hero. Well, it didn't sound like he had a grudge. It seemed more like the people.
If I may be so bold.
It sort of seems that Mausinger's rule is no unwelcome thing for the majority of mouse kind. And why wouldn't it? Why would it be? They're finally getting preferential treatment after all these years. So let me see if I've got this straight. It used to be the mice and rats who were discriminated against, but now the tables have turned and the Grimalkin are on the receiving end? It seems so, yes. Tit for tat, eh? Folks ain't never so different as they're the same. I never knew that things were so hard for mouse kind. I knew nothing about my people. Nothing at all. And to think I called myself their king. Oh, Evan. I'd like to hear what the Grimalkin have to say for themselves, but there aren't exactly many around to ask. They've been rounded up, though. Well now, look at this gang of idlers. If you're not busy, can you give me a hand? Come here, will you? Wow, you're demanding! Well, no, not right now. I'm gonna say. Yeah, how do you like that? Your problems can be dealt with another time. I've got better things to do for the time being. Otherwise, I might play more, but that's not always feasible as it is. But anyways, next time, this rat bitch here, or mouse bitch, who cares, is... Oh, look at you again. They're just repeating models, aren't they? This one here is just calling me for some reason. I have no idea what this has to do with anything. Anyways, until next time, so long.